NAB Show New York, the East Coast's hub for media, entertainment, and brand storytelling. It's the Javits Center, October 22nd to 23rd. From radio and broadcast to sports, live, advertising, and TV and film, get the tools, tech, and connections to amplify your message and elevate your craft, right in the heart of New York City.
Since 2011, OpenDrives has been transforming how enterprises and media organizations manage data across hybrid cloud and on-premises environments. With high-performance, scalable, and intelligent storage solutions, the company helps businesses optimize workflows, control costs, and unlock the full potential of their data wherever it resides. We are excited to have OpenDrives join us at NAB Show New York this year as a session sponsor in one of our show floor theaters. And with us today is Sean Lee, CEO at OpenDrives. Welcome and thanks for being here, Sean.
Thanks for having me. It's great to be here, Kelly.
Sean, let's start by looking at the role of cloud storage and data management in the media and entertainment industry. As a longtime tech innovator in the Hollywood studio space, what industry or market trends do you see influencing your products and the industry as a whole moving into 2026?
That's a great question. And to really understand where media, entertainment, and storage is headed, we really need to look back at what drove people in our industry the last few years. The pandemic really acted as a catalyst for cloud computing and digital transformation. And really, practically overnight, the industry had to enable remote distributed workflows at scale because we had no other alternative. The cloud gave us global reach and the ability to spin up workflows on demand and virtually have unlimited archive capacity. Things that on-prem alone couldn't solve quickly, especially with the pandemic, and we couldn't get together in person. But over the last 5 years, what we learned is the cloud isn't the silver bullet. For sustainable, repeatable workflows, on-prem still wins on cost predictability and lower cost of ownership. And when you pair that with ultra low latency and high bandwidth and being close to the compute and the data, on-prem is really where it's at. We also add IP protection and compliance and data sovereignty. Many organizations also feel like on-prem is the way to go. So what we're seeing trending wise and what the pressures are is it's not all cloud and it's not all prem, and how do we truly achieve full hybrid in the future?
I could see how that has come out of the pandemic. Earlier this month, OpenDrives announced the launch of Astraeus, a cloud-native data services platform. How is Astraeus impacting customers' workflows, and how does it fit into the OpenDrives product lineup?
Yeah, so as I was saying about this kind of true hybrid approach, this is why we built Astraeus through our customers really giving us feedback on what they needed, coupled with, industry trends and, analysis through major organizations. What we found is the industry really needed a product like this. So what Astraeus is, it's a cloud-native data services platform that unifies both cloud, on-prem, and hybrid workflows to be seamless. It's built on a Kubernetes clustered first design to enable those cloud workflows to be able to be deployed on-prem without re-architecting the entire workflow. Provides a unified namespace to manage separate data stores seamlessly, and also tackles the entire lifecycle from creation to ingestion to storage, orchestration, governance, protection, and delivery. So really, this meets customers where they're at and then enabling them to truly achieve a true hybrid workflow for both on-prem and cloud. And this fits into our current product lineup in that previously we've had a dedicated on-prem product with what we call Atlas, and our cloud product, which was called Atlas Cloud Plus, which was a complete managed service. And so Astraeus is now here bridging that gap between on-prem and cloud only in the hybrid approach. And another great value that Astraeus brings is data services. So when OpenDrives was looking at building this new product and getting the feedback from our customers, we had always built products in the data storage space, but we've never been a true data storage company, as we've always been looking at workflows holistically. So we've always been very consultative in our approach. And what Astraeus allows for is our bridge into showing our true DNA. And what that is data services. And what is data services? Data services is the applications and the data itself coming closer together, because it's no longer about files or about data, it's about the information. And that information, especially in our industry, is these companies creating their IP. So as we begin to bring applications and data closer together within a data services layer, this allows customers to really drive forth greater value with the data that they have and developing it into IP, and bringing that closer together brings you orchestration and collaboration in a much more effective way than we had been able to do in the past.
Thank you for that outline and how the products fit together. As we look ahead to the NAB show, New York, in October, your sponsored session entitled "Who Will Win the Data Storage Battle? Cloud versus On-Premises." You have Ivan Sandstrand, president of Aurora Borealis Consulting, who will be speaking with Walter Villegas of Key Code Media and your colleague Jason Matuzik at OpenDrives. Can you give us a little preview of this session and what people can expect to get out of it?
Yeah, so everything that I've said in this so far is really teasing towards that NAB session, is really explain to customers and the audience what true hybrid really is. And rather than take it from us, have real people say, hey, these are the real world challenges that they see with the customers it is that they have and where they see the industry heading. So presenting in that talk real world examples of why true hybrid is needed for the future. And so it's really going to be great to be at the show and to attend the session that we're going to be hosting, because there's lots of preconceived notions about data services and hybrid and what cloud truly is. And you're going to see in this session an explanation about what it actually is going to be defined as moving forward in the future, as we've learned a lot. And so be prepared to be transformed, to learn, and leave your biases at the door when you come attend, because come with an open mind. And I think that everybody's going to learn a lot about what cloud really is, what on-prem really is, and how hybrid needs to be as a way to move forward into the future. So please attend and watch the session, because you're really going to get a lot out of it.
Yeah, it does sound like there will be a lot of takeaways for our attendees. And we really appreciate you taking the time today to go through that with us, Sean.
Thank you so much. And, as an industry, we learned that the cloud isn't replacing on-prem. It's complementing it. And the pandemic was a catalyst that showed us the value of the cloud for its reach and flexibility. But like I said, the past 5 years has really proved that on-prem still delivers where cost and performance and sovereignty really matter most. And so the Astraeus product and what you can see at the session at NAB New York is really going to drive it home and get people really understanding why this is the need.
Thank you. To see this presentation about why hybrid cloud, not just cloud or on-premises, is the key to unlocking better IT planning, data management efficiency, and enterprise workflow optimization through modern data services, please join us on Thursday, October 23rd at 11:15 a.m. We can't wait to welcome you live and in person at the Jacob Javits Convention Center for the NAB Show New York Trade Show and Conference, October 22nd and 23rd. We'll see you there.